They can move, but they're not savvy enough to understand where the danger is.
Yeah.
That is a
You're just
nightmare.
running around after going, hot all day.
Yeah. No,
Do you know what I mean? Because the girls on the other end, hey, have a look, listen to this. Who gives a fuck, mate? Well, bang.
no, because
Yeah, for a nice evening out. I'm
Super
sitting
day's going
enjoying-
cold here.
ask me anything.
Trevor. Subscribe and comment to be in with a chance of winning this Remember My Name, Abby Clancy debut novel, Unashamed Fun, He Magazine. Hello and welcome to Ask Us Anything. Ask me anything? Ask us anything?
Is it ask me anything or ask us?
Well, you always write, today you've wrote Ask Us Anything. Well, it's not,
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
not me, is it?
Yes, the
us.
pair is. The pair is, isn't it? The common phrase is ask me anything. However, for you guys, it's plural.
Yeah, it is. We're a team.
Ask us anything.
Yeah.
Us.
AUA.
Oh. No worry, I'm doing bloody half asleep.
Okay, first question. Hey, I've started rewatching Britain's Next Top Model Season 2, so nostalgic. Firstly, Abby, you haven't changed in a good way. Are you in touch with anyone from your season, i.e. the models? What is your relationship like with Lisa Snowdon? What are some of your best memories from that experience? And finally, you mentioned in a couple of episodes that you have a boyfriend. Was that Pete?
Just before you answer that, Susanna, this is Ask Us Anything. It's not ask 15 questions in one. It's a question, please.
God, that seems like a lifetime ago, Britain's Next Top Model, because, you know, I was on there when I was like 18, 19. I've gone on to host the show for a few seasons, which was, you know, dream come true for me. And it was the same team, like Cheryl, who I absolutely adore, and Marty, and Luke. It was a surreal experience. Like, I think when you're young, you just do things that kind of, when you're younger, I feel in a way you're much more confident. And looking back, I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I stayed away from home for weeks and weeks on end in a house full of strangers, all from different backgrounds who I didn't know. But, you know, I made some really good friends out of it. You know, Lisa Snowdon was always great with me. I know Lisa very well.
Yeah.
And we had the same kind of management for a while. Caroline, who's like family to me anyway.
But you didn't know when you were obviously.
I didn't know when I was on there. It's funny how the age gap has caught up.
Yeah.
You know, when I was on there, I thought Lisa Snowdon was this like buxom woman supermodel, and now I feel like we're kind of the same.
It's like you and Ellie when you go out with each other, almost like you were saying before.
So
Yeah.
true, that isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the age gap closes. Like
Yeah,
I
because
used to
she
look
felt
up.
like you say, a powerful woman. You look like
I felt like
child.
a kid looking up to. Oh my god!
And now you're like same vibes.
And now I feel like we're both women. Do you know what I mean? It's such a weird thing. But no, it was an incredible experience.
Did you revisit it as well? Didn't you host it for a couple of seasons or something?
Yeah, I've
Is that
hosted. I just said that.
Oh, did you?
Do you not remember what I said? That
No,
question
I
I just
went
said.
listening to it. I'm sure.
No, and you know, going on to host the show
Yeah, it
was
good, that.
a massive,
Good
you know,
thing to do.
360.
Yeah.
Big show, and you know what? It's got like a fan base that really like love it, don't
And
they?
to be on the panel with Nikki, who was one of the judges, and I was on it, who is Scouse also, and he's just fabulous. Nikki Johnson.
He was
I
lively, wasn't he? Funny.
absolutely love him, and he comes across as, you know, he's always a bit of a villain, but he's a pussycat, really.
Yeah.
You know, he is. He's a wonderful man.
He's
I
a good
absolutely
guy, and I like him.
love him. But no, it's only filled with fond memories. I know some people say to me, like when they look back, they go, God, some of the judges were harsh and da-da-da-da, but, you know, it's TV.
It's a different time as well, isn't it?
Different time.
Would that stand up today? Would it work today?
The show?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people have to be, you know, mental health is at the forefront of things, and you have to be more careful with your words, I guess.
Yeah. All right, agreed. If you had to predict what career each of your 4 children would choose in the future, what would you say? They'll probably explore a few things, of course. You want them to be happy and healthy, but is there an overall character trait in them you see already that would suit a certain job or creative path? Right, so how the kids how they are at the moment, what would they be?
Sophia would be like a tennis player model.
I could see
Liberty.
she's definitely going to be athlete.
Yeah,
perhaps.
Liberty is very kind and very sociable.
I think she'll have a family pretty soon.
Yeah, she
Not pretty soon because she's nine, but I mean like quite early in her life. Like I think she'd like.
all she wants to be is a mum, but I could see her live on stage. Like she loves singing, but she's very kind. So even like helping people or looking
like a
after
nurse
people,
role,
a nurse or a vet.
Yeah,
she loves animals. Jack's already told me he wants to be a policeman.
A policeman, yeah. He said that to me actually as well.
And what did Johnny say he wanted to be?
Johnny's clever, isn't he?
Johnny,
I think he could be very
I'm
clever.
going to train Johnny to be a doctor, and then he could be my plastic surgeon when I'm older.
What a show.
You would imagine having a doctor that you could call, like, because your
I have
health
got a doctor that I
anxiety-
can call. I've got several.
I know you have, but like you're in your own family. Do you know what I mean?
I would like a doctor in the family because
It's always handy.
it's handy, and with my health anxiety and.
That'd
I
be
think
handy
there's
for
going to be
you.
a lot of grandkids knocking about. So to have a doctor in the family, and Johnny's super clever. He's bright.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have any experience with burnout? How do you guys manage it, Johnny? Yeah, we do, don't we? I think we do. We do sometimes do too much.
This is kind of a buzzword at the minute, isn't it? But burnout.
Buzzword, yeah. Burnout is a bit of a buzzword, I would say.
So the definition of burnout is
Doing too much and burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah, I would say that.
Having too much on.
are we burning out for other people or burning out for ourselves?
No, for us, for ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, are you doing too much?
I saw a quote today. I saw a quote today, and it said something like, "The sensible ones are winding down, not speeding up." Well, obviously, it was more articulate than that, and I just thought,
Agreed, but you know,
It's not always an option.
yeah, it's not always an option, and also kind of opportunities. You don't want them to pass you by. Like there might be a great opportunity. And you think, can I take that on? And
yeah.
you know, and also we got 4 kids. It's a lot. You know, 4 kids is a full-time job anyway. So to have a job on top of 4,
I think as well, like there's like mental burnout. I'm not complaining because I absolutely love my job, love my kids, but it's like, just we've talked about it so many times on this podcast, just 4 kids' schedules, play dates, after school clubs, homework, all of this stuff on top of your work.
just looking at a diary burns me out.
Even just going to the fucking...
It does. I look at it and go, oh my God, look at it.
I know, but even
Sort of
like,
stuff going
going, working every day, kids every day, to thinking of what to cook every day, to the odd jobs that like, fucking, we've had no hot water. We've had no water all week. Like, it just kept going off. Like because we had a flood in our house once, we had this thing called Leak Safe installed, and they come to service it. And ironically, since they've been, we've had no fucking water, which is driving me insane.
Bearing in mind, I was about to say, we've had no leaks either.
I know.
Because we got no water.
Yeah, it's outrageous. So just all these little things contribute to burnout.
Yeah.
And look, there's a million times worse things going on and problems, but just being busy.
How do you counteract your burnout?
You take time away, don't you? Like we just make sure that like we went on that trip recently, didn't we, to Sicily and decided to just kind of almost reset. And then we actually wanted to get back into doing stuff, didn't we? Kids, couldn't wait to see them, couldn't wait to do kids stuff, couldn't wait to get back into working and what we do. Well, because we love doing our job, don't we? But something now and then you sometimes need a break for the quality of the job as well, really. Like, if we do a podcast and we go like, oh, can't really be bothered today. It's not going to be a good podcast, isn't it? Thankfully, we've never felt like it. But it's like, because if you did feel like that, you just wouldn't get any quality. Would
But
you?
to sit here and say you've got burnout, I do feel quite guilty to say that because I feel very, very privileged.
Yeah.
And they're very minor things. But it's just being busy and juggling.
All right, Pippa says, what's your favourite word apart from incredible? Obviously, Abby. I am personally a big fan of poignant or cumbersome. Is rather amusing. Good question.
Poignant.
I like
Or
poignant. It sounds nice to say that.
Poignant.
Poignant.
Poignant. I don't love poignant.
There's a couple of football terms that I really like. Aplomb
Aplomb?
and panache.
Panache.
Yeah. Panache
Panache
is nice.
is a good
He
word.
stroked it with panache. He took that with a plum. That's lovely. It's a nice.
A plum.
It doesn't
I don't
really-
like it. Plum. It's like plop.
Yeah. Are there any words that you don't like? That's a good one. Like moist. A lot of people don't like moist.
I don't like moist.
Do they?
As a
Anything
word.
that's moist is not good, is it? Apart from a Victoria sponge.
No, I mean, face cream.
That's moisture.
It's got moist in it.
I like the word serendipity.
Yeah, serendipity is a brilliant
Good
one.
word. And
Serendip-
twacky's a word that I
twacky's
really
nice.
like
Twacky's
that you
a
say
belter.
now.
I like fabulous as well.
Fabulous, darling.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Good word, that.
I didn't realise how much I said incredible until this. I'm not very articulate. I wish I was
No, you
more.
do say incredible a lot.
It's not like I'm saying disastrous every
Yeah.
2 minutes or
true.
horrible or boring. You know,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a nice
positive
thing.
word.
Positive adjective, yeah, I like it.
It's good to say good words, isn't it?
Kipper.
Kipper.
Kipper's a nice word.
Kipper is a
Kipper
good
that.
word. Never even thought of that.
Kipper.
Kipper is a good word.
Mm.
Cantankerous. I like that one.
Loquacious. I like.
That's good.
Loquacious.
What does that mean?
It means talkative after a few drinks.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I haven't heard that one.
Loquacious.
That is a good word. That.
Caroline Giddings taught me that word because she is
So
a real
loquacious.
wordsmith. Her vocabulary is
Mm,
fabulous, incredible.
it's incredible. Actually.
I'm very jealous of that, actually.
You know what? You can always, the dictionary's there. Every single word's in it.
Dictionary. You're doing a bit of light reading tonight. The dictionary's there.
Every single word's in it.
I know that's very matter of fact, but if you wanted to increase your vocabulary, you just literally.
Or I might just do like a Latin class. Can you believe the word selfie is in the dictionary now?
Oh, no.
Like these modern words are just shit.
Yeah, it means you
Mercurial.
can change often. Your approach is mercurial to something.
I wonder if that derives from Mercury.
Yeah,
but
it
night-
changes to its setting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it means, yeah.
Night
I'm
mercurials.
not just a pretty face, you know.
She's definitely not that.
That's subjective anyway.
Do you know what word has the most meanings in the English language? Like multiple meanings.
Most multiple meanings.
So, for example, you can say key is key to the door, or it means key player, key person.
Key
something
to
like
my
that.
heart.
Yeah. I'll give you a clue. It's 3 letters.
There's loads of words with 3 letters though.
Good pub quiz question.
That
this.
is a good one.
Pub
Yeah,
quiz question.
I actually really want to get it. But
It's not like how.
Nope.
It's not R.
Nope.
2.
Nope. Don't tell you. Set.
Set.
Yeah, as in tennis. Set. Keys. Set of keys. Set piece. Well, that's one word. Isn't
Set
it?
you up.
Yeah. I think it's got 60,000 meanings.
Yeah, it's 60,000.
Mm.
That's a really interesting fact.
It's either 30 or 60, yeah.
Who told you that?
I'm a fan of pub quizzes and James O'Brien, Mystery Hour.
Who?
He's a guy off LBC, James O'Brien. He does this thing called Mystery Hour where he...
That's quite interesting, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, well, listen.
I'd like to
That was
talk
an
to that
interesting
James
question.
O'Brien.
He's good. Cool guy.
I need
Great.
to surround myself more with intelligent people.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything.
All right. Love the pod. Keep it up, Vicky. She says, hi, Abbey and Pete. Any tips for potty training? I finally got my 2.5-year-old out of nappies and onto the toilet. She is now insisting that I stand there and hold her hand while she does the doo-doo.
That does not stop. Every time I put dinner on the table, we have to do the half an hour poo. Or go to a restaurant, come to the toilet with me.
P.
Yeah, Pete.
Honestly,
With the kids standing there for the half hour poo. I cannot bear it.
happens so many times in restaurants. Like, it's majority of restaurants we go in, there's always one that needs to go.
And it's
obviously-
always a number 2. And it takes ages. And I'm just like, me bloody...
Come here for a nice evening out. I'm
Stupid
sitting in
days
the
going
toilet.
cold here.
No, we do. It's usually like the food arrives, it's like, right, I'm going to the toilet. We're like, oh, come on. Well, it's only Jack that needs, to hold our hand now. But like potty training, that was good. I was good with the potty training.
I remember going away for 3 days for work. And when I come back, you'd potty train Sophia.
Yeah.
But the boys are easy because we just do, it's summer. I try to do it in summer so they can, we're on holiday so they can be naked.
Yeah.
Or run around with like next to nothing on.
Yeah.
And then we start with the Wild Way and you make it like a bit of a game.
Okay.
But my mum's tip, she used to get like, obviously, all the no sugar people will probably shout at me for this, but I used to get like a chocky and sit them on the potty in front of, watching Peppa Pig or something and go, if you have a poo-poo, you can have chocky.
And then go crazy when they do it, get the whole family round. And I often found that, like, if you just celebrate it, like you scored a goal.
Yeah.
Like everyone round, they can't believe they've made everyone so happy. So they're like, I need to do that again.
Jack has a Wild Way all the time now, though. That's the only problem with the Wild Way. They still want to do it in like public. They want to do it in public places. You just catch them having a wee in a bush somewhere, and you're like,
Yeah, I've seen that before.
see Jack's tiny little bum.
All right. Have you ever used your public profile to get out of anything awkward or annoying? I'm thinking queue jumping or parking ticket vibes, but nothing too serious, George.
No, but we have booked a restaurant pretending to be a PA of Peter Crouch. No, and I know, like, it's like
Why wouldn't you just get your PA to do it, Pete? Why would you do
yeah, I know, like if Claire's not available. No.
Well, why would you say, hi, I'm Peter Crouch?
No,
Yeah, but like you just sound like a twat there.
no, I get, no, because
Do you know what I mean? Because the girls on the other end, hey, have a look, listen to this. Who gives a fuck, mate? Bang.
no, because
Claire's voice on.
most people,
Ab does it. I don't do it.
if I try and book a restaurant, like I have said, like, hi, this is Peter Crouch's PA on the phone. I'm just looking to book a restaurant for tonight. Book a table for tonight. And the more inclined to say yes, then hi, can I book a table for 10 people on a Friday night in the most popular restaurant?
We're fully booked.
Yeah.
I know that's really sad.
That's all.
I don't think it's sad. I think you want to go out for dinner to a restaurant that's really busy. They do usually keep tables back, don't they?
Might start using this myself. Hi, I'm Crouchy's PA.
Yeah, we have done that. Is there any ones? I mean, there's a couple of times. Remember when you couldn't get in and you went Google me? Remember? Well, I think
Yeah, we did talk about. No, wasn't it? Oh yeah, he wouldn't serve you, wasn't he?
No, that's when I didn't have any ID to
Yeah.
buy alcohol.
You were like Google me.
I didn't say Google me at all.
I'm like mad famous.
I didn't.
Have you seen Britain's Next Top Model?
Have you seen Britain? No,
I only brought out because I know it more.
when I said Google me, it wasn't Google me fame wise. It was like I can show you my age on Google.
On Google, yeah. I suppose you can. But
That's what it
obviously
was.
we've took that story and run away with it for a long. Well, I think I will
Bloody bastard!
continue to do that because it's very funny. Because
Everyone must do it.
yeah, definitely.
Everyone must.
Yeah, you got to get in. You got to get in, haven't you? And by hook or by crook.
Like even if you're like Tom Cruise's PA is calling up going, "Hi, Tom Cruise wants to come down
I've
tonight."
got Tommy here, table for two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because otherwise, if you just said, "Can I book a table on the busiest nights?" They're going to say no. So then they have to drop the Tom bomb in or the.
Tom
The
Bob.
Tom Bomb. We just come with the Pete heat.
Do you know what I mean?
Very good.
Tom bomb.
Very good. Okay.
Okay. All right. Samantha says, what are your favourite age for your kids? I'm very much enjoying the baby stages, but it comes to the nappy changes, midnight feeds, constant crying, etc. I feel like at times I'm wishing this stage away. I'm also worried I'll regret it when they're in their teenage years.
I love every age. Newborn is just so special.
Because obviously there's
I actually
great parts at every age.
I can tell you what my worst stage
Can you
is.
indeed? What?
Is that like 7, 8, 9 monther where they're alert, but they can't
Verbalise.
walk or anything,
Oh, yeah.
and they can't verbalize what they want to do. So there's, they like 6 months. You can put them like in the high chair while you've got your bits to do. I can put them in the high chair with a few little bits, or like I used to put like water, they'd splash and stuff like that. I'm not saying I'd leave my baby in the chair the whole day, but
Next to you.
yeah, you could get stuff done. But from that like 9 months to 1, where you bent over in 2, holding hands, because they learn to stand up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they want to stand up the whole time. but you're bent in half holding them. That
Yeah.
is the trick.
They're just frustrated as well, aren't they? Because they're not
It's
quite
it's
there.
gorgeous as well, but that's the most
Tiring time.
because they can move. When they can move,
Yeah.
game over.
They can move, but they're not savvy enough to understand where the danger is.
Yeah,
That is a
You're just
nightmare.
running around after going, hot, hot, hot all day.
yeah.
What's your head?
Oh yeah, and our kids have always been that perfect height to just nearly whack the head on the units.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's door frames now for them.
I like Jack's so funny now. Like he's just overnight. He's just 10-5. He's just overnight. His conversations are so funny, aren't
Yeah.
they?
I'll be honest with you, that's my favourite age. I think kind of 5 years old, where Jack is
4 or
now.
5.
They've always been around that. Because obviously we've done 4 of those 4 or 5 ages, you know what I mean? So it's the best because they just talk, they're funny, they've got their little tiny baby adults. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they can talk to you, tell you what they feel, and it's just funny.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Jack's new one now. I feel like you've broke my bone. You've broke my bone. You know, if he like clicks his finger, I've broke my bone.
and they still say like things wrong.
You've broke my brain and stuff like that. It bangs his head. Oh, so funny.
Yeah, he says some great stuff now. All right, we could sit here and like reminisce all day.
Talk
on
about
that.
our kids all day and bore everyone else to tears.
Bore everyone else to tears. What is the best gig band artist you guys have seen live?
J-Lo, I loved.
Back in the early days when your brother was in the band, we used to see some cracking bands. We saw Catfish before anyone did, didn't we, in 1975s? And
The highlight of my life was seeing my brother's band. I just absolutely loved that. And I thought they were the best. When it comes to big artists,
Kings of Leon was good. I
Kings of
thought that
Leon.
was one of the good ones we've seen.
1975, I was put on a good show. We're going to Taylor Swift. We're going to see Taylor Swift, which I'm quite intrigued by because, you know, her following is huge and it's supposed to be an incredible show.
I saw Oasis at the Rose Bowl when I was younger, and in Southampton at the cricket ground. Oasis for me were the best, right? And I remember going and seeing it. It was amazing, but the only thing it was like people from Portsmouth, people from Southampton all came together, and I'd played for both.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking.
Where did you stand?
Kind of got a bit hairy. I was in the back, and then I kind of got a bit. Obviously, when Oasis came on, I got right involved, and
Yeah.
it got a bit hairy.
What is it with you in a mosh pit?
Well, I just people at gigs want to get involved.
I couldn't think of anything worse than that.
I wasn't in a mosh pit, but I was.
I can't think of anyone
The Coral.
that I've seen.
The Coral were the support act for
I
that gig.
love the Coral.
So
They're
that was brilliant.
so cool.
They were great. They're great lads as well. Them.
I love
Red Hot
them.
Chili Peppers were good. Seen them live. Then I can see
Yeah, we saw them live, didn't we?
they're really good.
Kasabian are good.
Kasabian.
Oh, I
I
forgot about
wish-
Kasabian.
I wish
Kasabian,
I-
that was one of the best gigs I've ever been to. For Kasabian gigs, so good.
I wish I'd seen Prince.
Yeah. Me mum-
Lionel Richie was good.
I think Kasabian live. If you like, it's mega that. That is a big gig live.
Yeah, I've seen them again at Benicassim the same weekend as
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, the Leicester one after Leicester won the league was unbelievable in the stadium. But like Brixton Academy, even Isle of Wight, Glastonbury, they were massive. Seen them all over. All right, let's move on because we do gigs forever as well. What is your favourite city in the UK outside of London, Liverpool? Looking for a staycation for the missus on a bit of a budget. Would love any recommendations you guys have.
Well, I'd really like to go to Cornwall. I've never been, but I would like to.
I went to Torquay when I was a kid.
I've been to Newquay, actually. Is that near?
Yeah, it's down that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Torquay was amazing. It was so nice. Because the weather was unreal, but that's the only problem in it with the weather. But Cornwall's
Dublin's
parts
great.
of Cornwall are amazing, aren't they?
Dublin.
Yeah. You
Dublin
can get the
would be-
ferry over, I think, can't
Yeah.
you? A bit cheaper.
Dublin would be good. Is a good one.
Edinburgh's somewhere I've not actually been. But
All right.
I've
Edinburgh's
been.
mint.
have you been?
Yeah.
I haven't been.
Claire's in Edinburgh now.
Yeah, I mean that's supposed to be lovely. isn't it?
Hogmanay in Edinburgh. That's their New Year Eve. Amazing. Really good.
Where did we go to Scotland? Glasgow.
Glasgow, yeah. Been to Glasgow a few times.
We should go to Edinburgh. We should take the kids to Edinburgh. They'd love it.
We should, yeah.
Yeah, really nice city. Definitely recommend.
And Dublin. I'd love to take the kids on the ferry to Dublin. Like I did that when I was a little girl. No, just for a couple of nights or a night even. 2 days and 1 night.
It's an experience.
Just something to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bristol and Bath are quite nice.
Oh, Bath's nice. Pretty.
Suppose it depends what type of weekend you want as well. Because if you're thinking like Newcastle, Glasgow, you're having it large, aren't you? Bath, I imagine it's a bit more, Roman architecture.
Bath was nice, wasn't it?
Chester's nice.
Cotswolds.
Chester,
Yeah.
depends where you're from as well.
Chester is
Jax has to go to Hawaii, hasn't he?
slightly different.
I know. With his
Take
gold
a
chain.
staycation on a budget.
I know.
Hawaii, please.
She said to the other day, Mum, really want to go to Hawaii.
I don't know where he's got that from.
Probably because Peter Wine energy that he's given
Might
off.
have been my energy. Yeah.
Hawaiian air. They were good.
They're good. Friendly
They're
fires.
good live.
We
Now,
should do
now
little-
you've got me thinking about staycations and little.
I know. Little.
So my Catherine, who looks after the dogs while we're away, like she lives on a farm, she takes Jeffrey to the beach. I'm like, where's the bloody beach near us? I want to go there.
There's loads of beaches, isn't
Is
there?
there?
Yeah, I mean, we live on an island.
Yeah, I know, but
You know what I mean?
smart ass.
No, but I mean, like, we don't. I agree with you. Like, we don't go there.
Brighton's a good place to go.
Yeah, Brighton's fun.
Brighton is fun. The lanes shopping are unreal. It's great places to go now.
That's what we should do. Just like when we've got a weekend off, drive down to Brighton, drive down to
We're
Kettering
not even
Beach or
far from
something.
there.
Yeah.
Definitely do that.
Train as well for the kids. The kids like getting the train sometimes and doing all that.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, like, listen, I enjoyed that. Well, let's go down the beach today.
Today.
Tomorrow.
I don't want to go today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Our
Let's
next,
go Hawaii then.
yeah. Our next day off, we should do it.
Yeah. All right. Let's do that.
You know what's a really fun thing what you could do with the kids? You could get a map and tell them to go like that and press stop and see where you end up and you could go there.
Yeah. Do you know, like, some people for stag do that, don't they? They go to the airport with their passports. And
Amsterdam.
Bang.
Yeah.
Vegas. Ah.
It could be a nightmare, that, though.
I'd like to go to the Isle of Skye, please. Fucking hell.
Real.
Yeah, real.
You'd have a crack anywhere, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it'd be hilarious.
If you enjoyed it, watch us on YouTube and subscribe and give us a follow wherever you get your podcasts.
Okay, and if you want to submit a question, the link is in the bio. We enjoy them. We'll see you next time.
Bye.